Hey everyone, we're going to look at number 21 in section 5.3. We're going to evaluate the following indefinite integral. So again, be careful. You just cannot take the antiderivative of this function and the antiderivative of this function and multiply them together. Just think about taking derivatives, right? We have a product rule, so that's not going to be this way in finding the antiderivative. Notice also the variable of integration is t, not x, so your final answer should be in t. In Achieve. Okay, to evaluate this, what we basically have to do is expand this out. Go ahead and multiply this out, FOIL it out, if you will, first times first. T to the 1/2 times t, I add the exponents and I get t to the 3/2. I'm going to multiply the inner ones here. 6 times t gives me 6t, and then the outer is 6 times t to the 1/2. Last times last, 6 times 6 is 36. So now I can just use the uh, power rule, right? If I have t to the n, the antiderivative is t to the n plus 1 over n plus 1. All right, provided, of course, n is not -1. And so what do we get here? If I add 1 to 3/2, 1 is 2/2, and so I get 5/2. So t to the 5/2 is 5/2 is n plus 1 divided by 5/2. 6 is a constant multiple. Antiderivative t to the first is t squared divided by 2. And then 6 is the constant multiple here. Add 1 to 1/2 gives me 3/2, so t to 3/2 divided by 3/2. And then the antiderivative of 36 is just 36t. Don't forget your plus c. Okay, you'll lose a point on the test if you forget the plus c. Don't forget that. So, this is the a general antiderivative. So cleaning it up, dividing by 5/2 is the same as multiplying by 2/5. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 6 divided by 3/2 is 4. Why is that? Because when you divide by 3/2, you multiply by 2/3, and you can see 3 divides into 6 twice. 2 times 2 is 4. And then, of course, 36t. So there is our antiderivative, and you can easily check this, right? Take the derivative of this and make sure it gets you back to what you started with. Okay, hope this helps.